You know what? I appreciate what you're doing. How about just peel it right here?
Okay.
So we can, I don't want you on the side.
And like put the peels in here?
Yeah, just go right here.
Okay.
That'll be perfect. Hello, welcome to Cooking with Mike. Today I have with me Anna, and we will be making...
Anna Czech, and we're making kluski śląskie, which are, I believe, Sardinian dumplings. They come from my Polish background. It's something that I used to make growing up with my family. On a Sunday, it's a fun 2-hour activity, and yeah, welcome. So what we do basically is first we just boil potatoes like you're gonna make mashed potatoes. And once they're boiled and softened, you mash them.
Peeled. We peeled them first.
Well, we peel them first, of course.
Peel them first.
Peel and boil and mash them. In the meantime, while you're waiting for them to boil, you can make your gravy, which is just a basic mushroom gravy. You saute mushrooms and onions together, sprinkle some flour on it, add some chicken broth or any kind of broth you like, or vegetable broth, and then cook it down to like a thicker consistency, as you can see. Once the potatoes are ready, you mash them, you put them in a bowl, and you basically cut them into quarters like pie. And you scoop out 1/4, you add baked potato starch into that quarter so it fills it. Don't pat it down, you just kind of put it in there. And then you take that 1/4 of the potato that you took out, add it back in, mix it all together, use your hands. You don't want to knead it into like a smooth dough, you kind of want it to just be well incorporated. And you make these shapes out of it, which are like basically little circles with holes in them to hold the gravy, and have some rolling boiling water. Drop them in the rolling boiling water. Once they float to the top, let them sit there for about 3 more minutes, and then you take a slotted spoon and take them out, top them with your gravy, and then you can top it with any kind of garnishes you like chives or dill or whatever your heart desires.
Mm-hmm. And they were lovely. They are lovely. So we added some dill at the end. I think that really made it.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great idea. Yes.
Thank you. Just something green at the end helps
bring it all together.
Yes,
maybe.
It just helps the flavor, and it gives a little more kick. So
yeah, but yeah, it's very versatile. You can really tweak it to whatever you like, mushroom wise and flavor wise.
Cool. So thank you.
So I've been modeling for 20 years, so I know a little bit.
Oh, so you're into it.
That's why I'm like, oh, it's fine. This is my thing. This is what I do. Be on camera.
Well, good.
So.
You definitely seem comfortable.
Yeah. No.
What do you do? Like shows or prints or? So
I modeled for 20 years, and in my heyday, I was doing a lot of print and like portfolio work with other. Just collaborating with photographers, and they'd hire me for projects and such. I did do runway, but I have to wear really high heels for runway because I'm small, so that didn't work very well. But yeah, I've done all different types. I represented myself because I was short and tatted, so like agencies wouldn't take me.
Oh yeah.
So I created my own website, and I just
nice.
went gung ho, and like I used to be before the Kardashians were the Kardashians. That was like me in Chicago. Like they used to have me go to clubs and like be their featured spokesmodel, and people would come and like visit my table.
Yeah.
I used to autograph calendars of myself and ship them all over the United States, and I was on Q101. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
So marketing is part of so you understand the marketing aspect.
I do.
Obviously.
I've done everything I've ever done in my life included some sort of marketing.
Well, I mean, I don't think people realize that is life.
Yeah.
That
You have to
marketing.
You're either marketing someone or you're marketing yourself. Like you're always representing something,
Yes.
you know. Even if you're like a plant worker, you're still representing in a way, you know.
Yep.
There's always a representation. So yeah, for sure, marketing is very important in life.
Mm-hmm. Did you start this haul thing, or what is?
Haul with Heart. Okay, my company. So I was in corporate America.
Not that this is a big business thing. I do get into family, but I'm just curious in
Yeah,
general.
no, I love it because I've been wanting to like tell my story because it's pretty important. I was in corporate America for like 20 years. I've managed a plethora of different types of businesses, from being operations manager of real estate companies to dental offices to I ran a limousine and party bus company that I almost co-owned with my ex. And then I started my life over after him, went back into management and just constantly managing. Kind of always underneath the foot of some CEO that's like always telling you to stay in your lane. Every time you have an idea, every time you want to grow. And I got fired at the end of June for being an HR director and basically speaking up for the employees and asking for yearly reviews and maybe factoring inflationary raises. And the CEO fired me 6 days later for my proposal. So after that, I was traumatized and I was like, I don't want to work for anybody anymore. I'm so tired of this. And my stepfather, who is like, he saved me in many ways in my life. He saved me from a domestic violence situation I was in for 7 years. He packed me up and moved me out, and I slept on a mattress and a floor in his apartment for like a few months. Yeah, he saved me, saved my mom. And when this happened, he called me, he goes, you know what? Let's go into business together. And I was like, with you? Hell yes.
Oh, cool.
You know, because he's like, he can do everything. He's anything and everything, he can do it. And so we started this company together and we work as a team. You know, I'm very empathetic. People like me because I'm fun and I make even hard things fun. So, and he's the brawn, you know, he's got the strength and all that. But I'm strong too, even though I'm little. I work out every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we started this, and this is what we do. And we call it Hull with Heart because we want to differentiate ourselves from other companies that are like the typical junk haulers, and the kind of male, you know. So we try to make it more of like a compassionate approach because a lot of times you are involved with life's transitions and hard situations. Yeah. Or even just decluttering is just overwhelming. So you need that like woman's touch to like kind of make it more sensitive.
Yeah. I think that's a legit thing. That's that masculine. I do feel like there's too much of a masculine entity to a lot of stuff, and it could use a little more femininity.
Thank you.
Too. I was raised by a single mom and 3 younger sisters, so I am more.
So you respect women.
Yeah.
You were beat by them regularly, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Good. You know, we put you in your place.
I know, you did.
That's awesome. What, may I ask, your father, is he?
He died 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
But they split up when I was like 13-ish.
Yeah.
So, you know.
My dad died in 2009 too, my biological father, so.
09?
Yeah, so I get ya. I'm sorry.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's tough.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, well, loss is life.
I know it is. Dealing with all the loss is basically life.
If you live and you love, you lose.
Yep.
But you gotta make the most of it while we have it, right?
I know. So sad. Wait, so I can...
Okay, so you can start rinsing these. Rinse these off, and you're gonna cut them into like, you know, like 2-inch cubes, I would say, or whatever. You don't want them tiny, but you want them small enough to where they're not gonna take forever to cook. Yeah.
Got it. And then what am I doing? Quartering or halving?
Let me see it. Yeah, do like that.
And then that's it?
And then dump it in. Did you salt the water?
No.
Those are perfect. We'll salt the water too, but you don't have to worry about it yet because we're not turning it on until they're all in there.
Well, that's awesome though.
Thanks.
Family. That's a big, you know.
Yeah.
You trust each other though to like want to do that. So that's good.
I know that he will never let me fall, and he knows that I am so dedicated in everything I do that there's no question that we will be successful in what we do. But I'm excited. I like it, and I like the change from like sitting at a desk to like physical work. It's very therapeutic, and I just love physical activity. I think it's important.
Yeah.
So I got pretty tired of sitting on my butt at a desk for 20 years. So.
Yeah, right. It's like it can be boring.
It's a very refreshing change to like move around and like actually when you're thinking but you're not thinking at the same time because you're just kind of in the zone. So you don't have to like think about the dynamics and the politics and the office and this and that and the drama and the, you know.
It's more of a flow.
Yeah.
I'll give it right back.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so what do you do for a living besides marketing stuff?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what you do is marketing.
So the other impetus for the show was that my bit of work for the last couple months has mostly just been photos.
Got it.
And I was like, well, I want people to know I do videos.
Too, then.
Yeah. But so that's why. So I was like, well, shoot, I need to do it.
That's cool.
And because I've done, yeah.
It's a refreshing change.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other thing, because video is very difficult.
I'm sure.
For multiple different aspects, because obviously, like, it's all lighting, it's all audio, but the same thing as like actors and non-actors acting. Yeah. Can sometimes not turn out like you would hope.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So
awkwardness.
Yes.
Awkward people, awkward situations.
So that's like the thing with that's where I like photos, because you can still get a nice smile from people, and that's genuine. But like,
if you know how to, though, because not everyone can do that.
Right. So, yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, so my last few months have really just been photos, and I'm like, okay, I need to.
So you're doing like a lot of like business headshots is what you do, or what kind of photos do you like?
Well, so when I've had this called Ball Brain Creative, that was my business marketing and video and photo thing, and I've had that for like 7 or 8 years.
So you help people market their businesses and their image.
Yes.
Got it.
Like web stuff, corporate events, like live photos for that kind of thing. But then when I moved out to the burbs about 3 or so years ago, I got more into families. So I was doing like literally family photos, and how I really got referred, I got referred a literal family documentary that I filmed the grandparents, and then I edited like all these digitized videos and photo, like it was a 90-minute 6-month project, and then I realized I was like, oh, that's a fun thing that I didn't even.
It's meaningful.
It's meaningful, and I didn't even realize that that's something that like people want. That's what they're into.
Videos are huge right now. And one I know that they did was like the grandparents, like literally right before they passed away, because they were terminal and they weren't going to live any much longer anyway. So they kind of documented their last moments and all this, and then it added more stuff into it, and that's beautiful stuff. That's amazing. By the way, okay, so mushrooms, did you know that you shouldn't actually wash them? You're supposed to like just wipe the dirt off.
I've heard that.
But I'm not comfortable with that, so I always wash them anyways.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with.
I'm always like, I don't know. I just kind of want to wash them. I know. And what I would do is put these on a paper towel, because we want them to dry. Because otherwise, when you saute mushrooms, they'll kind of boil in the water, and you don't want them to boil. You want them to actually saute nicely. Like you want them to be able to brown, and they'll never brown if you're cooking them when they're like wet.
Right. So it says 1 shallot, but
since we're doing 2? More, we can do 2. Yeah. Don't breathe through your nose. Like already, just don't do it, because it's gonna start.
I just did it.
I just always love attention. Like I love camera stuff. I love putting myself out there.
You're just comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. And you have to. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, you don't, but once you have your business, you have to. That's the
Yeah.
I thought I liked editing, because that's where the story comes together. It's all that thing.
For sure.
But more and more, I do enjoy like the shooting and the
process.
Yeah, talking at people at events to be like, hey, smile, let's do that. Getting people to do stuff. So so that was the other thing. I've like transitioned from being an isolated artist to doing like, okay, I need to do this for my business.
Yeah. So you're used to being behind the camera, and now you're in front of the camera.
Yes.
And how do you feel?
It's taken a minute. Like it's taken a while. Like as I said, I don't know if I was recording, but that one video, I literally did that like 2 years ago, and I was just like sitting on it like, I don't want to post. Like I don't want to do that. Like it feels weird.
Do I have to put myself out there? But
then I did.
It's kind of funny that like you're here to encourage people to put themselves out there, because this is what you do.
Right.
Yet it was a scary step for you.
Right. And I will, and that's also because there was a minute where I had this beer show.
Beer show?
Yeah, it was like, a beer podcast, but we went to some breweries and we interviewed the owners and head brewers. So it was a video thing, but again, it was me with other people.
Yeah.
It was solo.
But you were talking to them on camera? Cool.
So it's a process though. That's the thing. You can't just wake up and be an actor. You need to work at it. And
you need to become comfortable in your own skin.
Yes.
You need to not be afraid to make a fool out of yourself every once in a while. And actually, usually, the more you make a fool out of yourself, the more people like you.
That's true.
But yeah, I think, it takes a while. I think since I was 5 years old, I used to want to be an actress. That was my dream my whole life. So
you were just comfortable. You're
just always.
I want to do it.
Yeah, never was afraid. Never. There's not much in life that scares me.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah. This is also, by the way, if you ever want to learn how to make a good cream of mushroom soup, this is almost the same process, except you would add, more water, obviously, and you add heavy cream and same. You're gonna have a cream of mushroom soup.
Did you take this out?
I did.
You did?
I did. I like big knives.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's, you want to take half of these for you, and I'll start chopping half over here?
Yep.
Yeah, chopping I can't do with a little knife. I need a big boy knife
for you.
Chopping.
I do the tiny one. I don't know. I probably should just get over it and use the big ones, but
does the big knife scare you?
I think so. I don't know if it's the kids running around or.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I just get comfortable. It's what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, you're complacent to your small knives.
So those are nice and thin. All right.
You don't have to do them as thin as me. It's up to you. Like I said, let's do a mixed texture. Do what you're comfortable with.
All right.
I feel like I'm doing a cooking tutorial.
I mean, that's kind of what I was planning is having the people know
what we're doing.
Yeah, people telling me, and it also helps whoever's watching to understand what's happening.
That's fun. Once you're forced to do something, you lose your passion towards it, I feel like. My
story is music, where I'm a drummer, and for a minute I was teaching.
Okay.
And then I had to stop teaching. I like the performance more than I like teaching someone how to do it. You have to tolerate people who don't want to listen to you. Yeah, because that's the motivation thing, where it's you gotta motivate people versus.
But it's also I think a lot of times. And I'm not bashing people with kids because I definitely get it that they will saturate your life and take a lot of your time. But people lose themselves, and I think you have to keep having hobbies so that you're still investing in yourself in some way, Yep.
Well, I think I don't want to say that that's what's wrong with parents today, but I do think people they think. They identify as
just these parents as opposed to still being themselves, and they just become remnants of their former selves. They're no longer, they feel like their only purpose is to
raise kids.
Yeah,
and I agree. Well,
but you're still here and you still matter,
Yeah, exactly. I say that life is a bunch of it's 3 or 4 existential crises all throughout. And you're just it's reinventing yourself, you're refinding things out, and it's definitely it's not easy. And I think the easier thing is to fall into the trap of okay, well, I'm just going to be a parent for a little bit. But which makes it harder when kids are older, because then you have to
lose your identity.
Find yourself.
Yeah. And they really do have, I know a lot of people, I've seen people have literally a crisis when their kids move out because they no longer know who they are. Mm-hmm. But it's the same thing with relationships, when you're with a partner and you lose yourself in that partner's identity.
Right. That's the other.
All right. So we got our onion chopped. We got our mushrooms chopped, right?
Yes.
All right. We're good. We got good sizes. So now we want to saute our onion, right?
Shallot. Yep. And the mushrooms going to be.
So you want to cook them until they're nice and translucent and soft, or you can go as far as caramelizing, but caramelizing takes a good 15 minutes to half an hour.
Are you olive oil to taste?
Yeah.
All over the place?
Don't do too high because olive oil, if it burns, it smells, and the taste will be off. And we'll just heat it up a little bit. And then we'll give it a second.
Oh yeah.
Let it heat up.
What was I just saying? The existential crises.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the people losing identities and the 3 crises that people go through in their life. So the first one is when you have children. The second one is when your children move out. What's the third one?
Well, I think the first one is even before. It's like your 20s to 30s.
Yeah.
That's your first crisis. It's almost like 16 to 30.
Yeah, it's between adolescence and adulthood, I would say, right? When you're trying to figure out who you are, generally, yeah.
Because by the time you're 30, I think you're convinced your life will be over.
Yeah.
Are you over
No.
30?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm 40.
Okay. I was like, how old?
I have no shame in saying how old I am at all.
I'm 43.
Okay.
So yeah, once you get to 30, I feel like that's the first big thing because you feel like you're going to be like on your way to a millionaire or like...
Or you like aren't where you thought you would be and
Right.
you're like really mad at yourself.
Right.
And I think a lot of us are hard on ourselves because when we were younger, our parents at 30 had the family, the house, and then like when we turned 30, I don't know about you, but like I was still like, you know, trying to figure out my place in life and like in my mid 30s moved back in with my mom. I had to start my life over. Like
yeah. I was saying that I knew I had to get out of my 20s before I even considered marriage.
Yeah. So I'm glad I waited because I waited till like I legitimately knew I found my best friend. Not just someone that I was in love with but like legit found my best friend.
Yeah.
Who knows all the dirty things about me and all the good things about me and everything and is okay with all of it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Check out.
Dropping mushrooms. Sorry.
No. Yeah, this was a good pan. So yeah, then it was the whole. We did like everything in reverse where she moved in pretty fast. I think it was like 5 months or something, and then.
Yeah, because when you know, you know.
So yeah, and then when our first kid was born 9 years ago is when I left my corporate thing to be more flexible.
To be on your own?
Yeah.
Was that scary?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You have no choice. Like there is no option to fail.
Yes.
You have to succeed.
So that's where you have to get over yourself.
Yeah.
And do marketing
get
for
on
yourself and all that stuff. So that's where it's like part of the aspect of going from an artist to like, oh, okay, I was in sales, but it was like, this is obviously
way different. Yeah.
Like businesses are just
sales. So I was actually just talking about this with a friend because she does like a lot of trade shows and stuff for companies, and now she's branching off on her own and she's going to be like an insurance agent. And I took her to a networking event and she's like, normally I talk to people all day and I have no problem. And she's like, here, I don't even know where to start. I'm like, because it's different. Because when you're marketing a product that you know everything about, it's easy.
Right.
You know, plus like you're not putting yourself out there per se, you're putting the product out there. And then when it comes to going to a networking event and having to market yourself, it's hard.
It is.
Because you have to be very confident and you have to, even if you're not confident, you have to know how to pretend you're confident. You know?
That's what someone had said. It's like, oh, well, it's easier because it's like what you believe in or it's like your thing. And it's like, yeah, but...
It's really not easier.
It's not.
No.
Because you are figuring... Because you need to build that confidence. Where it's one thing where it's like if you're talking, like, you know, you have all your coworkers and then you can banter with them after that bad call.
Also, there's so much more on the line when you are marketing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, okay, whatever, you're marketing somebody's product, you're a salesperson for somebody's product. Like, if this person doesn't buy it, whatever, no big deal. But when your whole life is on the line, there's a lot of nerves involved, you know, so it's way harder.
It's hard, and that's what's hard to, like, take lightly. Is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
Like, where you can't, because you still need to have that same confidence when you're selling somebody else.
Yeah.
You just need to somehow disassociate yourself with
the product.
Like they're not turning you down.
Right.
They're just not interested in
the
thing.
But when you're marketing yourself, it's literal rejection.
But that's what I'm saying. You need to that's what you need to do is disassociate.
That's hard though.
Which is really hard.
Yeah, I get really down on myself anytime I have an estimate and I get ghosted or the people don't take my project because for me it's me.
Yeah, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah, and because I'm so gung-ho about my face representing my company that it's very personal to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to not take it personally when I get a rejection or just like I said, just ghosted. It's like,
it's weird.
It's like dating again.
It is. Yeah, it's business dating. Well, that's the hardest thing I think about business that people don't realize. And that's where I think like salespeople, it's almost like if you get a sales, I don't know,
everything's hard. Adulting is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Cooking is hard. So in case anybody was wondering, the reason why I did by batch is because if you put too many mushrooms in the pan at once, they sweat too much, and that's where you get that boiling. So you put them in batches just so that you get less of that water at a time. It's going to happen anyways, and because it's a gravy, it's pretty forgivable, but you don't want to put them in all at once. You want to be able to get some of that brown in there. I like your grinder. And then, how are you on spicy? Are you good with a good amount of pepper?
Oh, heck yes.
Okay, because mushrooms especially sauteed, I like a good amount of pepper because I feel like they really accentuate mushrooms, or pepper does. So I pepper it up when I do this. I grew up in a very salty, spicy household, surprisingly, because we're Polish, you wouldn't think so, but yeah, my mom and I lived off of cayenne pepper. Still do. Oh yeah, my favorite snack is chickpeas in a bowl, and then I coat them in cayenne pepper. I'm not even kidding you. You can barely see the chickpea through the cayenne pepper.
Wow.
And I eat it like chips.
Good for you.
Oh, I love it. If I'm not burning and in pain, it's not worth it to me.
See, this was the other thing I was debating, almost like a hot ones, where you get
yeah.
Because some people like it, some don't.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too.
Everything I just immediately put hot sauce in because I know it's not hot enough.
To me, things are not bland without the heat and the salt.
Because my wife does not do anything spicy. And we
can check one with this.
First thing I immediately do on every recipe is put hot sauce in.
Oh yeah, that's good.
How do you know? And I was like, well, I just know it's not hot enough. And yeah, it really misses.
I just know me.
Yeah.
I
saw what happened. I know that it's mild.
All right, let's get that flour.
Should we turn it down?
Yeah, we can lower it.
We're
going to add some flour. And then when we add the liquid, it'll actually deglaze the bottom of the pan. Everything that's stuck on the bottom, that broth will help deglaze it. So
perfect.
And that's the good stuff. That stuff that's kind of burning on the bottom, that's where you have most of your flavor.
I mean, I love that.
Okay. Just any spoon would be fine or whatever.
Right top.
Here?
Yep.
Does it say how much? Probably like a tablespoon? More?
3 half cup of all-purpose flour.
All right, give me the half cupper. And it says to sprinkle it first.
Quarter cup all-purpose flour, 3 cups vegetable broth. So this is...
That's a quarter cup?
Yep.
It's a cute little cup. So first we're gonna sprinkle it on. And you know what you can always do too if you want to get a little on the unhealthy side here is adding butter also is really good always. Gives it more flavor. And also does nice things to the flour.
So you're in Northbrook?
I'm in Wooddale.
Oh, you're in Wooddale.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the Northbrook Chamber of Commerce, but I'm in Wooddale.
Oh, good.
But
Who brought you there?
You know what? I just researched a lot of Chamber of Commerces and paid attention for a while to choose what was ideal for my business. And they're very active on social media, and I like that about them. And they have regular events.
Yep.
So they're very present, and that's what made me decide that was what was right for me in my business.
Good.
So, even when I go to the meetings, they're like, "You're from where?" And you drive all the way over here. I'm like, "Yeah, but I mean, you make a choice, like who's right for you."
Right. It's not that far from Wooddale, is it?
Bad. It's like half an hour.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah.
It's like no big.
Well, I mean, for those people most of the people that are in that chamber
5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when we have like these First Fridays meeting every month, which is at 7 a.m.
Yep.
So I have to be out of my house, early, and they like kind of crawl out of bed and just get there in 5 minutes. So, but it's worth it. It's just good to be surrounded by good people, and it really makes a difference. And when you have a business, you have to have support. You have to have mentors. You have to have people that inspire you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the Kathy. She brought me, because I just knew her from an event.
Okay.
Or from a different group, the Small Business Advocacy Council.
Okay.
She went to Northbrook Chamber, and then that's why I was like, well, she's such a great person, so that's why I followed her there.
Yeah. Oh, so you're in the chamber too?
Not anymore.
Oh.
I used to be, and then once I moved here, then it became way too far for me.
Oh, okay.
Then it was like an hour or something.
Okay, got it.
To get there from here.
Yeah.
And I have a tendency to...
Run late?
No. Well, yes, a little bit, but also spread myself way too thin.
I gotcha.
So I was like, you know what, as much as I like it...
You had to make a choice.
Yes. And I was like, I need to just stay focused, stay close.
Yeah.
Build what I can here, and then in 2 years I'll get around again.
Well, is there a chamber over here too? Have you?
Yeah. So I'm on the board of the Glen Ellen Chamber.
Okay.
So that's like, just like.
Yeah.
There's a couple. That one and then the Wheaton one are both fairly active.
My husband used to live in Glen Ellen and in Wheaton, so. And I eventually want to join more chambers just because they're such a great thing. I mean, they really are. If the right ones, because some are basically non-existent, like they don't do anything.
That's very true.
But the ones that are existent refer to each other and support each other, and it's such a great
serve
idea.
their purpose of helping business.
Yes.
What do we do with the potatoes?
Okay, so now you're going to mash them.
In here, do I?
You can mash them in here because we have that little bit of the water in there, which is great, which is what we want.
Oh yeah, did I get too much water out?
That's okay. We can always just add a tablespoon in. It's not a big deal. Yeah, and then we're gonna mash them. And once we're done mashing them, you're gonna like kind of smooth them out so that it's like one even surface and separate it into 4 like a pie.
Okay.
And then we're gonna remove 1/4 and fill that spot with potato starch. And then we're gonna add what we removed back in.
Here it is. Potatoes, man.
And then we do need more water boiling because we're gonna be, once we're done rolling them or shaping them, we're gonna drop them into boiling water.
Oh yeah.
So you may wanna put I don't know if you have another pot.
How much? Is this gonna be, should we mash in this and boil in there?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay. That's all right.
Sorry.
Nope.
Making you a lot of dishes today.
I mean, we need it anyway, so. Happy to do it.
This is making me hungry though.
Well, good thing we're making potatoes.
Yeah. Polish staple. European staple. Well, not all European, because Italian not so much, but like Irish. Spoon, I can just taste this to make sure it's seasoned properly. I won't put it back in.
Better not.
No double dipping here.
Yum.
Yeah. See, it's not salty enough for me, but see, you can always add your own salt later, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Salty enough?
Not really.
That's okay.
We could have done more,
so
it'll be good.
We could add more into here, you know what I mean? But
it's true.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Because like I said, like everybody can always add their own. Okay. So just kind of smooth it with a spoon, so you got, yep. And then you're gonna quarter it, and you're gonna take out 1/4 of it.
Okay.
It's actually a bob.
And I believe he gave the company to his employees. I think that was the story, but who knows?
That's cool.
Could also be like a Kellogg. Because that was partly my thing, why I created a different name for because I was Bulb Brain Creative as my marketing corporate thing.
Yeah.
And when I added families, I did creative family memories.
To branch away from that.
To not confuse the corporate thing.
Yeah, with your
So I feel those car companies.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, for sure. I get it. And because like different products have different images as well, and you want to be able to
sustain or keep it the same.
Correct. Yeah.
Wait,
so I'm not saying I don't understand why they do it, but it's funny because
no one knows.
Consumers, we don't even know, right?
No one knows.
We're so blind to it.
You have to be, So I'm quartered here.
Okay. You quartered it? Okay, so now scoop out one of the quarters and like put it here. Here we have bowls that we've been using. I put more salt and pepper in here because
I'm game.
Yeah, I know. I knew you'd be okay with it.
Right, so I'm scooping. What did I say? I'm going into this.
Yeah. Yep, and then that exact quarter, you're gonna just fill that up with the potato starch. And you don't wanna like pound it into it, you just kinda wanna pour it in.
Got it.
Because if you make it too dense, you're gonna have way too much potato starch. It's funny, I haven't done this or made this since I was a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, but it's funny because it just it's like a muscle memory. Like,
yeah.
I just remember the way we used to do it. That might actually be perfect.
Before the last little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So we're scooping. How do I do this? Can I actually show this?
Yeah. Put it all together, and then really just use your hands to like kind of mix it together. You don't want to over mix it because if you over knead it and over mix it, you're going to make a tougher consistency. You want it to stay fluffy.
Got it.
So just mix it enough where it's like where it's incorporated. I think we even used to use like a fork, maybe I want to say, but I might be wrong.
I could see that. So a little mix, but a little
kind of, hands. I think are always the best. I witnessed it.
Yes. I mean, you're the only one that needs to be convinced because otherwise, if you'll eat it later or not, you'll be like, I'm not touching that. I saw you not wash your hands.
I saw you not wash your hands. There you go. And then this is what we're going to use. So we're going to make our balls out of this. Now, did we say what our dish is? These are called kluski śląskie, which are, I believe, Sardinian kind of dumplings, or kluski in Polish. The actual translation is noodles. And this is a staple throughout a bunch of different countries in Europe, but we in the Polish community, we make it. And it's a fun thing to make with your kids or your family.
As witnessed by you growing up making this with your family.
Yeah, so my father is no longer around, but one of our favorite things to make together when I was growing up was these. So we would make them together like on Sunday nights or whatever. Now we're making them with a mushroom gravy, but growing up we would smother them in bacon and onion. Mm-hmm. So it depends on if you're a meat eater or not. You can do it one way or the other.
Well, thanks for adapting the recipe. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, this is actually very common as well in this recipe.
The mushroom gravy?
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of do this and mix it, But you just don't want to knead it too much. You don't want to pound it down too much. You're just mixing it and incorporating.
Got it. Yeah.
There you go. Because you want to keep that kind of fluffy texture. There you go. See? Much better.
Yeah. That's how you get those cooking
skills, hands?
Yeah, hands. So you're not as sensitive hands.
I know the potatoes are hot.
Put a little heat.
Yeah. You get used to it. You have to.
All right, so
this is, and we want to salt this too.
Yeah, we do.
But we're gonna put more this time.
Good.
Want to wet your hands a little bit for this?
Sure.
It's going to make them easier to work. We used to actually have a bowl of water and we just put our hands
put your hand in. Yep.
Yeah, but it's okay.
We could do that. We have those three bowls.
It'll make it easier for us if we want to do it that way.
Since we just said it, we're okay to reuse.
Yeah.
I'll use the purple bowl.
And then you want to make, depends on how big you like them, but what we're doing is we're rolling it into a ball, and then you want to make sure there are no cracks. There cannot be any cracks. Set it down, use your knuckle, make a hole with your thing. Now, if you get any cracks when you do that, you want to smooth them out, because the cracks, when you're boiling it, that water will get in there and it'll ruin them. So, and this little hole here is it's like kind of like the gravy holder. Yeah. So, and then you make them like that.
Nice.
And then you have to constantly wet your hands, because your hands will start just really stick into them. Good?
No.
Your ball's too big.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you want it smaller. Let me see. Better. So, like, keep in mind, the bigger they are, the longer they're going to take to cook. And you also want them to kind of be uniform.
Touche, yeah.
So that they're cooking about the same time.
Actually, I think this is pretty good.
That's beautiful. Don't forget to make your hole. Okay, now look how you cracked it. That's the learning process.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, so what I do is sometimes when I'm making my hole is like I'll kind of hold it with my hand like this, just to like keep it from cracking, and then I'll just look around and okay, this one looks pretty good. But if there's any like cracks, you just smooth them with water.
So this is what I never do, but this is fun.
Like with your kids? You guys never like cook together, like make pizzas together or anything?
I have pizza dough right there.
Oh, there you go.
And I was wondering however long this took, I was gonna try and roll out a pizza. So yeah, I do pizzas, but not as, like that's like a couple pizzas. This is like.
This is a process.
30 things.
Yeah, and it's fun because like your kids have fun with it, and you can talk a lot throughout it. You can ask them questions. So like I noticed one thing that therapists do when they're dealing with children is they'll often give them a toy to play with while they're talking. Because as the kid is distracted, they won't think about their answers and they'll be honest.
Right.
So this is another good practice with kids, is because they're not paying attention so much about what you're talking about, and they'll give you the answers. The honest answers. So I think that's probably what my parents were doing to me, was they were just trying to get the truth. Let's go roll some kluski. So what we're going to do is when the water is like in a full boil, that's when we'll start dropping them into the water. And we can use the slotted spoon to do that, just so we don't like burn our fingers.
Yep.
But you don't have to. I mean, it just depends on how comfortable you are with the water. During the pandemic, we all made drinking games out of lots of different things.
Whatever you're doing a lot of.
Taste it if it's okay. Good?
Yeah, because I didn't get to taste it earlier.
Yeah, not too thick or not too salty or anything like that? Okay.
I like the pepper.
Okay.
Perfect addition of pepper.
All right, cool. So now we have a nice boil, and we will be dropping these in. So, and also, we're probably not going to do them all at once, because they're not going to like fit uniform on the bottom.
Yeah. Because the point is you want to actually cook them. We don't want to just.
Right, and you don't want them to overwhelm each other. Oh, it's been so long since I made these. Oh, that one flipped over. It's okay. He wanted to lie down. He wanted to lie on his stomach. We get it.
Stomach sleeper.
He's a stomach sleeper, yeah. I think about half fit in here. Oh, see, they're floating?
Oh, they're popping up. See,
yep.
Now I need that back. Well, let's see if it shows up.
It'll show up. You can see them. See floating right there.
So just a traumatizing insight about me.
With mushrooms?
Yes.
You're not the first person I've heard that has a traumatizing mushroom story, and so do I. Okay, but
really?
Keep going. Yes.
So when I was like 4 or 5, I ate them from the front yard. And so they gave me the stuff to puke.
Oh, yeah.
So I puked for 2 days. Yeah. And I think I was like mid-20s before I finally ate them again.
Yeah, yeah. So my Polish people, we like to go mushroom hunting. And we were in Poland when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old. And my dad went mushroom hunting. He was normally really good at recognizing which mushrooms were good and bad. But something must have gotten mixed up that time.
Can I?
And yeah. And we ate mushroom. And I think we were sick in Poland. I think I threw up for like a week.
With without any medicine, you just ate a bad mushroom.
Yeah, I was so sick, and I'll never forget that. I was only 5 years old, and that's probably one of my like first memories of like.
Same. That was my earliest memory was throwing up for 2 days to eating the yard mushrooms, and then. So how long did it take you to eat them again?
I think I got over it pretty quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
You were just. I mean, that's the way to be.
Yeah.
If you can get your mind to do that.
Yeah.
Because someone was just saying, like, trauma exposure, once it happens, you know, you gotta like expose yourself to it again so you don't.
You get over it.
Harbor it forever.
Yeah, for sure. I've been through a lot of crap, and I've never been afraid to go through it again because like I kind of just like, I'm kind of the type of person that'll just brush myself off and just get back on my feet and whatever, it's fine. I'm alive. No big deal. There's so many worse things that can happen in life, and like I remind myself how grateful I need to be regardless of the situations I sometimes find myself in where, yeah, I could potentially see myself as a victim, but situations that could have been, and 1 in a million chances I was born in the country I was born in the time I was born into the family I was born in, and no matter what trauma I go through, I'm still lucky, you know, so there was no feeling sorry for yourself, no excuses, you keep going.
That's great.
He had a family young, you know, and he never let us see him worried so much. I mean, yeah, I'd be stressed, but we never felt like worried. We just always move forward, you know, no matter what was going on.
That's great.
So.
That's tough, but that's great.
Yeah, I think that, but I think that it instilled like a lot of like strength in us, you know, to like, or just the whole mindset of like, no excuses. There are no excuses. You don't victimize yourself, you hold yourself accountable, and you move forward no matter what's going on. You know, well, and things can always be worse.
Well, that's the whole modeling. It's like you can tell kids how to be, but they really, if they see it, is how they learn it.
Yes.
Or don't see it is how they learn. Like,
well,
so the modeling.
They mimic you.
Right.
Right. So if they see, so as these are.
So we can try, right?
Yeah, we can try. You want one for now?
Sure.
So they're gonna be like mushy, and you know, I haven't made these in a long time. The consistency is almost like Japanese, like mochi.
Oh,
like
yeah.
They're mushy.
Mm-hmm.
A little more.
Yep.
Okay, good. And you can top them with like dill, chive, whatever.
Oh yeah, like. Dill. That's a big Polish.
Dill is very common among the Polish community.
What do you do, fork?
Whatever you like. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for teaching me.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We did them right.
I mean,
they're like mochi, kind of like sticky, like. Yeah.
If you didn't say that, I wouldn't know exactly what. I'd be like, what is this taste like? But that's exactly.
The texture is so hard to explain, but it is like, it's sticky and mushy. It's like a mochi. And that's that starch. Because like anytime you use like tapioca starch, rice starch, it's got that kind of jelliness to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what does that.
That's good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The versatile potato.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We used to take like potato leftovers and you can just like refry them and put egg over them or.
Oh yeah, I could see. I could see a fried egg on this. Just like
runny yolk just running along the. Oh my god. So bad, but so good. I mean, egg is so good for you. So we'll let these for a little bit. And then that's our last batch and then we'll be done.
Yeah, this is great.
These are also really good with sour cream. And do you know what vegeta is? It's a Polish seasoning. It's like a seasonal.
Oh yeah.
It's like yellow. It comes in a blue container. It's VEGETA.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
You just put sour cream, a dollop of sour cream, and just put like a heavy like sprinkle of vegeta on it. So good.
I could see that. I could see that. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
This is wonderful. This is a new. I'm sure. I mean, I guess we did. Why can't I think of that?
Pierogies?
Yes, that was our like Christmas Eve thing.
Oh yeah.
And but so I don't know if we did this. And the cabbage, I remember the ground beef in the cabbage leaves.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to make.
Go on.
You want another one?
I did.
You like it?
Yeah, of course I do. Thank you.
Flip it over though for yourself. And I have one more too.
To catch the gravy. Yes.
There you go. Oh, dry dill. No,
that's what I'm saying. Offend you?
You can put some on mine too. Thank you. No, actually, I feel like dry dill doesn't lose its. I feel like
it's
herbs
so
sometimes,
pungent.
It's not that they lose their flavor; they change when you dry them. Like they're fresh, but they do taste more fresh when they're fresh. So like thyme is way different when it's dried, but dill I feel like doesn't.
Yeah, this still works.
Yeah, it doesn't lose that much of its freshness when you dry it, if that makes any sense.
Do you think that's also how old the spices are, though?
For sure.
Because I think,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it's been in there for a couple of years, then.
Mm-hmm. You need to tell me if I have
gravy
on my beard.
No.
So this was the, say it again?
Kluski, śląskie.
Don't tell my family that I don't know how to say it. But thank you for watching. The recipe is attached if you need it. But otherwise, thanks for watching Cooking with Mike.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Perfect.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.